The wait is officially over. A world we thought was buried forever is rising again. I Am Legend 2 is real. And this time, it's not just continuing the story. It's rewriting what survival even means. Welcome back to Screenscope Reviews, where stories don't fade, they evolve. For years, fans have asked the same question. Is Will Smith really coming back? Today, that answer is finally clear. Yes. Not in flashbacks. Not in some alternate timeline twist. But as a man who survived. The sequel follows the alternate ending of the original film, where Dr. Robert Neville walks away from a shattered New York, alive, traumatized, and carrying the weight of a world that collapsed around him. But Neville isn't the same man anymore. He's no longer just fighting to stay alive. He's wrestling with something far more dangerous. Guilt. Responsibility. And the question that defines the entire sequel, do you try to rebuild what humanity destroyed, or do you let the world become something new? Because the world Neville returns to isn't empty anymore. The virus didn't disappear. It evolved. And so did the infected. They're no longer mindless creatures hiding in the dark. They think. They communicate. They organize. They adapt. Survival is no longer about hiding in abandoned buildings. It's about strategy, alliances, and choosing when not to fight. This isn't man versus monster anymore. This is war. Now here's today's biggest update. Michael B. Jordan has officially joined the cast. Insiders suggest he'll play a next-generation survivor. Someone raised in the ruins, shaped by chaos, and hardened by a world Neville never truly adapted to. Where Neville represents memory, loss, and moral responsibility, this new character represents evolution. Instinct. Ruthlessness. Progress at any cost. And that sets up the real emotional core of the film. Old world versus new. Experience versus instinct. Legacy versus transformation. One man trying to preserve what humanity was. Another trying to define what humanity must become. Early production chatter also hints that I Am Legend 2 won't stay confined to one city. The story may expand globally, revealing how different parts of the world survived, or completely collapsed, after the outbreak. New societies. New rules. And possibly new versions of the infected that are even more intelligent, organized, and dangerous. Which changes everything. Because if the monsters are evolving, then maybe they're no longer the real threat. So now the real question isn't whether I Am Legend 2 will be big. It's this. Will Neville remain the soul of this story?